IGG had posted on their Instagram account. Now, lots of people have been showing like what they think it is, and then how, because they've just been zooming in on the picture, and apparently I need more sleep. But I did a little bit more work on it, so I've been playing around with Photoshop of that picture, and trying to like change the angle and increase the sharpness and get the text going and stuff to pop it out, to make it pop. Oh, I think we have it. Maybe. You guys can help me on it too. But I'm only focusing on that computer screen and on the note that was on the computer screen, or at least it looked like it was a note. And zoomed in, it looks like a note. But let's show you what we've got so far. And then we'll play a little bit of Castle Clash, and then I should go to bed or something. But let's see what we can find. I think this is pretty. So the original photo, whatever, it had, just some guy typing on the computer. I'm gonna try it later at another time, maybe tonight, to try and just zoom in on the paper that the guy was looking at. But that's tonight, later on. Right now, I was just focusing on the note on the computer screen. So one thing at a time. Okay. Don't have everyone on yet, but if people do pop on, we'll try and figure it out together and see if we can do more. So right now we're just going to focus on the text on the screen that was there. So, but tonight hopefully I'll have more sleep. Okay, so let's take a look. So Avatrex and some others have already pointed out that there was something more in that photo. And so I decided to take it one more and go even further on that photo. That photo was, we'll take a look more depth tonight on the photo, but I think I just want to focus on one portion. Now, one portion is what I've been like futzing with. So let's take it. You guys know I've futzed around with Photoshop a little bit. Okay, so this is like the photo itself, but zoomed in really far and started doing some effects to it so it would then pop more. So this photo that they had was on their Instagram, and now I've been editing it down and then rotating it and then clearing up the text and stuff. So let's see some more of what we had going on there. So this is when I had like the rotation of it, so it's more, like they can look at it better. And then if you I did some like sharpening on it so it looks a little bit better. And then if you, man, I need more sleep. Hey there, how's it going? So we're taking a look at the photo that was on the Instagram of IGG. If you didn't know, they haven't that. Also, they sometimes post stuff on their Facebook too. I've been trying to look at that more often to try and stay current. But they did remove the photo, which means that there was something in it. And now, as some other YouTubers have already pointed out, they saw the text itself. So the text that they saw was basically something like this, but it was fairly blurry. So I've been doing some sharpening and stuff to make it look a little bit better, to see if we can pull anything out of it. Because, right now with it being blurry, can't see too much. Can you guys make it out? I know they were already sort of guessing, but I've sharpened it a bit and made it a little bit better, and then rotated it. And then now if we make it smaller, you can actually sort of make out the stuff after we've done the sharpening to it. So it looks better. It's more how you would normally be looking at it. This looks like it's a Post-it note due to the shadow over the screen. So it looks sort of like it was like a Post-it note on the screen. So what do you guys think? So for the first one, it looks quite easily like it's a new hero, Kraken King. So we got that. Torch Battle Log, that looks quite clear. Warehouse Expansion, that looks pretty clear. The new mode, no talents on heroes, that looks pretty clear. These two are not that clear. I'm gonna futz around with them a little bit more. There's some more that I could do here, but I wanted to show you guys because obviously there's that, everyone's talking about it. So trying to figure out more on it and make it look clearer or do something more with it to get more of a confirmation of what it is. So it looks better to at least on my computer screen here. I don't know how it looks for you guys on the stream. Let me pull up the stream. Let me see if I can see it better. Because I'm probably looking at it. Well, let me look at my screen over here. Let me get it full screen. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, it looks good. Okay, it does look good. You guys should be able to see that too. So yeah, it looks much clearer now that I've done a little bit of work to it, made it a little bit better, I think. Can you guys make that out? So for what I can see, initially it looked really blurry. When you look at like the original photo, it was pretty blurry. We do a little bit of touch-ups, a little bit of rotation, and we're starting to make this out a bit better. So it looks like new hero, Kraken King, Torch Battle Log, which I think everyone's been asking for. Warehouse expansion. I'm wondering what they're going to do with that. Like, what do they mean? Like more slots, so I don't have to keep throwing my crests in heroes? Or are they talking about like even more stuff inside the warehouse? The new hero, obviously, it's probably going to be a hero to roll for, or maybe shardable. That'd be awesome if it was shardable. Who knows? Torch Battle Log, everyone's been asking for that. You know, to know who's been attacking you, who's not attacking you. So that's going to be something maybe. So, man, what is it going to be? The new mode, no talents on heroes. I think they're trying to do that because, like, I'm assuming that's going to be like no special talents, like, you know, your secondary and your crest talent maybe, to maybe make it so it's just your pure raw talent of one hero versus another hero. So that's a thought there. I don't know. Oh, I've been futzing around in Photoshop. My eyes hurt. But there's also another thing that I was doing to sharpen it and non-sharpen it. So let's go ahead and put in a filter in here. So where is it? So sharpen. Why can't I do it? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Of course you can't filter one that's layered out. I'm tired. There we go. Sharpen. Okay, so there's like I've been what am I doing? How did I do it right? Come on. Gotta be tired here. No sleep for me equals tired. How does that happen? Okay, so it's I was futzing around with a filter, other, high pass, and you can even see it pop out a little bit more here with it popping out. Now with that also comes with a nice little scaler here, so we can scale it up and down so we can see it a little bit better. Now you can see the black text pop out quite nicely there. So you can see that the new hero, Kraken King, Torch Battle. Let me zoom in a little bit so it's a little bit. Gotta cancel this, and then give me a second to zoom in here for you guys. So I'm gonna try and sharpen. No, that's a little too far. It doesn't look as good when we do that. There we go. I think that it's clearest right there. So we can actually come in here with a. What's up? Oh, you don't even know what torch battles are? Torch battles are if you're in a guild and you can get really good rewards, usually shards and honor badges. So that's the more, basically you're battling people stealing their flags. It's like capture the flag. It's capture the flag, but for Castle Clash. For the person who was wondering about that over here in chat, torch battles is sort of like that. But now let's do a little bit more CSI investigation on this and see what's going on. So if we take a look over here on other and go to a high pass, you can see the text popping out a little bit more darker. But we can change the high pass to get it to pop a little bit more. But we're starting to see the text really clearly here. And this is where I was futzing around just to try and see if I could get the text even out a little bit more. So right about, yeah, right there. I can see the text really clearly. Like, this is like CSI stuff here. So with this, like, oh, so this is an Instagram photo. We took it, we rotated it so it was more level, and looked at it. So I'm thinking this is. You guys can help me out here in chat, you know. Yeah. I can't play on iOS accounts yet. Not until I have my my VMware set up for it. Oh, so this is sort of even what Avitrex was talking about in his latest video, but now we got it even further zoomed in. You can actually see more of the text. I'm going to take a look over here on my make sure you guys are seeing it. I'm going to make it large for myself, make sure that's coming through, because I can see it really clearly on my screen with the CSI of it. But let me see if it's showing up pretty easy for you guys. Yeah, it looks like it's showing up all. I think it just needs to be zoomed in more. So let me zoom in more, because I don't think you guys can see it as well. So let me cancel that, because I didn't want it to make the changes just yet. So let's zoom in. Now I think that makes it nicer, and then we're gonna play with the text a bit more. So let's see if we can get that going. So once again, the high pass we're gonna try and do. Now we're making it, that's a little too much, a little too much grayscale in it. That's a little too dark. You can sort of see as you go through it, it changes it a little bit. So I think we're around like 20, where it pops out nicely. Yeah, right there. Right around 16 or 15. I can actually see the text fairly clearly here with Photoshop. I think that looks about right. Okay, so the text is popping out quite nicely there. Ooh, actually 14, it looks like it pops even better. Okay, I can see some of the stuff better now. The two ones that I couldn't see as well, I think I'm seeing it a little bit better. So yeah, exactly. With Photoshop, you can see it much better. Like the initial picture on Instagram was sort of blurry, but no, I think we can see it. I think we can see it. It was pointed out to me by some of my people that this was out there, and luckily I got to it in time and was able to do a screen grab of it. And with that, we can then use that data and like blow it up and make it look better. And Photoshop can do that for us. Now, we're assuming that they didn't want this out there, so hopefully I don't get in trouble for doing this, whatever. But they put it out there. Yeah, I can't. It's really hard. But this in Photoshop, everything else is popping out quite nicely. This is a little bit blurry still. So let's fuss with it and try. So I can make out these now. I can make out these just fine. So new hero, Kraken King, I got that. Warehouse expansion, got that. Torch battle log, got that. Hero rebirth, I can see that. New Mesa, no talents. That I could see that better in the other mode when we zoom in and zoom out. I could see that just fine. The last one, troop, and it has to be talents. It has to be, because we've been, how long has that been there? And they haven't, put something in there. It's got to be troop talents. It has to be, right? Yeah, I'm agreeing that's probably troop talents. I agree with you. It has to be. I agree with you. Because how long has that been in there? And that nothing's happened with that. Now tonight, I'm going to try and zoom in on some of the other text areas and blow them up and do some stuff and see if we can get anything else. Other than that, there's some like cool pictures of the heroes themselves and stuff. I'm assuming that the new picture of the hero is that, but to me, it's more what's on that post-it note is probably what matters. So. Oh, you seriously? I hope that's not the case. It's a picture they put up on Instagram. That better not be what happens. That sucks if that is. I'll delete the video if I need to. Because this is live, so we could delete it later. So, yeah, maybe a new Mesa. That could be a thought. But this is sort of like playing with the grayscale. We can actually see the picture a little bit more in detail. The blacks pop out much more nicely. But I think it with doing this grayscale to it, it looks better. I think that's what it's going to be like. It looks to be about right. An expansion. Yeah. Yeah, the warehouse expansion, that does look like that's what it says there, so I agree with you on that. And I don't think they'll ban me. I hope they don't. Otherwise I'll have to start a new account. I'm sure you guys will find me though. I'm like my face is sort of ugly. You guys should be able to find me if that happens. Okay, so that's sort of what I've been looking with them and playing with like all night, trying to figure out. And I know other people saw it too, so I'm not the only one who saw it. Oh, you can't see the YouTube ones as well. I'm gonna try and like next week. I'm gonna try and be dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube. So we'll get that going. Oh, I've been so tired. But yeah, okay. So 14.1. Let's mark that down for a grayscale. That looks to be doing pretty good. I thought 16 also looked pretty good. I thought 16 looked pretty good too. Yeah, the black pops on 16. That's how I got the Kraken King, the Torch Battle, and the Warehouse expansion. Those popped fairly well when I was at 16. Now you can actually type it in, just straight up 16. I thought it was pretty good at 16, and that's how most of the stuff popped out quite well at 16. No. I don't think they would. I don't think they could. They posted the picture. They better not. Even though they removed it, they posted it. So, but yeah, we did some sharpening. It looks quite a bit better. So, yeah. And if you change it up to 20, I think this pops out more down here. The Hero Rebirth, I think, pops out like there. The Rebirth pops out at 29.1, while the Hero pops out at more like there. Right at 7, you can see the Hero, while the Rebirth pops out more like at 20. So moving the grayscale back and forth, we actually make that stuff clear, and with the rotation, I can see it much better instead of rotating my head. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yep. Oh, that'd be cool if that was the case. There can't be like talking about like resurrection, because there's already a resurrection skill, so I don't know what that's gonna do. The warehouse expansion just sounds like they're adding more spaces or another tab for something. Warehouse, to me, for the warehouse expansion, if we take a look at the warehouse, you see it's got like trade merits, trade fame, warehouse, and inside here you got all these different things, these little breakups. What if, me personally, what I would like if they were going to expand the warehouse is to either add ability to purchase some more stuff, or to make it easier when opening up a whole lot of stuff. Like, I've opened up like 200 crest bags, and I'm sitting there for like 30 minutes, like, my finger hurts like after a while. So maybe if they could make more slots and make it so you can open those up faster, that'd be awesome. That's my hope. A new tab for tube crests. Oh, actually, that dude's got it. I think he's got it right. Kando, CC. I think that dude's got it right. I think that dude's got it right. I think that dude's got it right. Because if we take a look at it in Photoshop, if they're going to be doing troop talents and they got a warehouse stuff, if they're going to be doing the crests like the heroes, that could be right. I think maybe he's on to something. I think he's on to something. So if we like move the grayscale around, we saw the warehouse expansion that popped out nice and clearly. So right there. And that with the troop talents, which popped out more like a 14 or 14.1. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've seen the leaked photo, and we've done more than just seen the leaked photo. We've been futzing with it. We've now pretty much made out. I think we've made out most of them by playing around with the grayscale and seeing and make it pop nicely, and rotating the photo so we could see it better. I think we've made out most of the stuff. Grats on beating the normal dungeon. When you can check my base, sure. In a little bit, I can check out some bases, but just wanted to quick do this because I only had so much time. I didn't get much sleep. So, yeah. So we got the new hero. The Kraken pops out more over here. You can see that new hero, Kraken King, and it pops out more around like the 10. You can see that right there. It clearly pops out that. Torch Battle Log, that pops out quite nicely there. The warehouse expansion, that pops out more at 10. Yeah. I think that says Hero Rebirth right there, because right here at the 89 or like 70 something, you got it REBIRTH, and you can see it there. So I think that's what that is. And that last one, we're all sort of agreeing in chat that says True Talents. So I think that one guy... No, I think you're right, Croc Doc. I think you're the closest one to it. The leaked photo was only up for like a minute. I mean, sorry, it was actually up for like an hour, but the person who pointed out to me first... was one of my followers. They were like, hey, go take a look. I'm like, okay. And I did. And then, yeah. I grabbed the capture of it and I started blowing it up. And this is so far the best that we can get from that sticky note. Already, Avatrex showed the rest. I'm going to try and zoom into some of the other stuff. But this has been I've been focusing on and spending too much time on. So this is what I think is important. How's it going? I could roll some heroes later on tonight. I gotta play with the wife a little bit today, so that's playing with the photo. And here's like the original photo, and if we zoom it down a little bit, it also becomes a little bit more. You can pick it out, and then if I throw the filter on again at a lower amount, you can then see it really pops. And there you go. You can see it all quite nicely at the lower resolution, but at a grayscale of 10, it pops nicely. All right, so that's enough of me playing with Photoshop and guessing what that stuff is. But I think we guessed pretty well. I'm wondering what they're going to be doing because the troop talents, they've had that in there forever. And if they finally activate, because like right now troops don't really do much. God, omnicopters are like my favorite troop. If they can make them better, that would be awesome. That'd be good. Oh, my brain. So if you guys remember, like over here in Guild, oh man, I'm so tired. I should have got some sleep. I think they took it out though. So, not event. Flag, troop talents. God, my brain is so tired. Am I missing it? Did they already remove where it had it in there? But it has to be that. It has to be that. My My brain. Yeah, I think it's going to be something like that. They need it. Check out a base. Alright, so let's take a peek. Got a base here, request of page. Let me close out of this. I gotta get over here to this so I can see you guys' chat. Okay, there we go. More comments. Alright, so let's take a quick look at some people's accounts before I gotta bounce. Got stuff to do here today. The Chinese server already has the update? Well, then we're going to see it on the English server soon enough. That'd be cool. Alright, so we got some people here to take a look at their stuff. So, 17201. So, 17201. Oh, did I type it in wrong? 17201, your name is FRT. Something, 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 something. There we go. View. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. All right. You're a little bit thin in the front, but other than that, you can probably make this thinner there and try and reinforce here. It could be fine. In the back, you run a little bit of risk with it being the town hall, them just breaking right through, especially with how long. But if it's working for you, it's working for you. So as long as it works and they don't break through, then you're good. Then you're good. I am starting up an account on some foreign servers now, so I might be taking a look on the Taiwan server when it comes out. I have not created enough accounts on the Taiwan server though to hopefully roll something. That would be nice. You got a PD a few days ago. Congrats, man. Congrats. You got someone on page 272. I wouldn't be able to look you up. If you're over page 100,000, I can't look you up. Sorry about that. Torch, the troop talent. Huh. I got another base request. 4720. 4720. You're gonna be blah 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 blah. Pedsmersk. I think this is you. Looks nice. Looks nice. They're gonna go around the edge. They got a far distance to go. You got a small risk of them to break through this, but it's a small risk. I think you probably already know it's a risk. But if they don't break through, then that's good. As long as they wrap around and go all the way through, it's good. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. So let's take a look at another base. All right, it's got 1118. Lucas 6. Lucas 6. Find you. There you are. View you up. View you up. Looks good. Looks good. So you got them basically doing a zigzag in through this portion. So it's like a straight shot in zigzag versus elongated zigzag. It's a thought. I don't think you need to be that thick in front though. That's sort of overkill. You could really rearrange that more. But if it works for you, hey, it works. It works. Can't knock it if it works. So cool. Looks cool. Let's take a look at one more. Hey man, I'm off. What? Did I drop or something? No, it looks to still be working. Wow, lots of base requests. 45218. Let's take a peek. Let's talk a pike. Jacob. I'm assuming your name is going to be Jacob in here. I don't see your name. You didn't put a name with that. You got to put a name with your thing. Too many. I would love to play on a Skull Knight account. I don't have time right now to, though. This is just sort of me waking up and showing you some of the stuff that I did last night to try and figure out more with that leaked image to see if we could get more info out of it, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm tired. I was just like trying to look at it and trying to do all this Photoshop stuff to it. I'm not the greatest at Photoshop, but this is the best that I could do, and I think we did pretty good at it. I think that was pretty cool. Some other people have pointed it out to me, which is awesome because I was only up for an hour, which gave me a very small window to get what I needed from it. So I was just sort of happy to get that. All right, one last base. Then I need some sleep. I would love to play on your account later. Just check with me later on tonight. I'm going to try and stream later tonight too. So yeah, try and check me later tonight. I should be on. So Shooty Mac. There you are. View. Cool. You got a bit of a zigzag interbase there. Looks cool. Made it pretty thick. They're going to go around. You got like an inner path for them. Any kind of side spawns won't hurt you too much. It looks, actually, I think it looks pretty cool. I think he actually did pretty good with this. When they come through, they're going to zigzag, come in and around. Now, any kind of range won't walk all the way around, but the rest of the heroes would make a good distance through, and you would have a good chunk of a time to attack them. So I do like this base design, man. It looks pretty nice. Looks pretty good. You gotta tell me how that works for you. That works out pretty decent. I like this design. I wonder if they attack or if your heroes hop too far out. If your heroes go too far out on the boss, it'll kill you. So sometimes the problem is not the pathing of the enemy heroes. Sometimes it's the pathing of your own heroes. So if they hop too far out, you'll die. Especially if you're doing like OP QRST. But if lower stuff, I think that'll work pretty well. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, you can see my bags. Oh man, I'm tired. I was playing around with the photo, trying to see what I can get, rotating it, futzing with it, zooming it in and out, clearing it up, sharpening the image, putting different filters on. And what I'm showing you is the best that I could get out of it, because like everyone's been focusing on this, and they're absolutely right to. And if, like we said, if you go into that filter and you go to other and do a high pass over it, you can see it pops really nice with the high pass filter. Hi, Mark. Oh, so what do you guys put in the chat? For those that are seeing this after the fact, if you're not seeing it live, put in the chat what you think they are. I think the first one is quite clear that it's new hero, Kraken King. Torch Battle Log looks very clear. Warehouse Expansion is really clear. The two that aren't the clearest for me is this one and this one. I've tried to make them clear. We're making guesses on those. The other ones I think we made, because even this one pops right here. New mode. No talents on heroes. That one pops. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one and the fifth one, I have a little bit harder time making out. I know the first word here is hero. I know the first word is troop. It's still a little bit blurry. We're guessing that this one says rebirth, and we're guessing that that one says talents. But you guys got to tell me what you think, because I've been futzing with Photoshop and my eyes hurt. It's on to you guys to figure it out now and to sort of, guess those out. So if we come on in here, we rotated it nice. Let's zoom in. And then you can see if we plop it down. Let's actually make this, I think I can make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. Can make it bigger. Can make it bigger. There. I can make it even bigger. And then if we come in here and we filter it, and filter it when it's at the bigger, you can then see quite nicely. If you then you can make my video smaller or larger to then zoom in or zoom out this, and you can then probably make it a little bit better. Or I can make this a little bit darker at a different grayscale. Yeah, look at that. Look at that grayscale. That grayscale shows some nice detail. Yeah. Some of these different grayscales. Oh, wait a second. 5.3, we got something here. Oh, that's too much there. I've been futzing with this too long. You guys are going to have to tell me what it is. So, right about 9.8, you can see this looks like an R. That looks like a B. TH, it has to be Rebirth. And this, it has an S on the end. It has a T for a start. I've been futzing with this too long, but you guys, I think chat's very much agreeing with it. It's not blurry. Yeah, it looks pretty good once I've fussed with it, but this is guaranteed. We've got that one for sure, that one for sure, that one for sure, this one for sure, this one I'm still working on, but if you zoom in and zoom in out, it looks pretty good. It clears it up pretty well. I've done it as much as I can with Photoshop, and I think it's Hero Rebirth and Troop Talents. So tell me what you guys think it is. I think the warehouse, they're going to add more stuff to it, or a better way of organizing and using it. Organizing it and using it would be better for me because I use it often. I agree with you. I think it's Troop Talents. I think they've had that in game for so long, the little icon for it. They have to release it now. That'd be awesome if they did, because I really need... Yeah, I'm going to be doing that later. I'm going to also try and look at some more parts of the picture tonight when I get a chance to see if there's anything else we can glean for it. But this is, I think that's the best we could get from it. Yeah, I agree with you. Probably Kraken King. Probably look for me like midnight. Probably midnight tonight. I'm assuming that it has to be some kind of water base here, and I'm hoping for like something that slows, like lots of stuff down, but because Harpy is good. Harpy is a really good hero, but I haven't rolled Harpy yet. There has to be something that can, like, oh, I'm blurry. There has to be something that can fight Ares. Ares has been the big problem for a while. Come on, camera. Don't be blurry. I'll get a new camera soon. But yeah. So your channel, I couldn't find it. I'm being so tired because I didn't get any sleep. So, I didn't. Where did they put it? Did they put it in here? No. Where is it? Isn't it like with Guild? Isn't it like Guild research? I'm so tired. If I was awake, I could remember where stuff was hidden. It should still be there. Yeah, Harpy. God, I wish I had Harpy. Oh, I've been trying to roll for her. But yeah. Oh no, is it in here? No, it's not. I'm so tired. I can't even remember where to find stuff right now. My brain is just too toasty. Ugh. Yeah, wherever they hid it, I thought it was over here somewhere. They have to, because it has to be it better not be an old picture of them like getting all, because they just posted it, so it's got to be something new. Oh, it's blurry again. They said they were never going to add it. I think they should, because troops right now are like, heroes are so overpowered that troops are like a joke. They have to buff the troops, right? Like, if they just had revive on omnicopters, I would love omnicopters that can die and come back to life. That'd be so useful for insane dungeons. Right now, in insane dungeons, like your stuff dies so quickly. It's really hard to progress in insane dungeons. Your stuff just dies. That's exactly what I'm saying. The troops do need to be buffed. I can't see them not doing it. That has to be troop talents because the troops need some love. Either that or some brand new. What if they had brand new troops? I gotta go though. I gotta get some sleep. I haven't had any. You guys have a good ones. Have a good ones. Take a look at it. We futzed with that photo as much as we can. Tell me what you guys think. Have a good ones. Look at some more. So, all right. Yep. You guys have a good ones. Have a good one. If they add new troops, that'd be good too. Have a good ones, guys. Have a good ones.